Greetings, 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 good people. Happy Monday. It is June 10th. The year is 2024, and it is Hot Topics time. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Please pay your admission fee by hitting the like button, okay? Drop down in the comments and share your thoughts about any of the topics that are going to be discussed in today's video. All right, so hopefully everybody is having a good start of the week. We got a couple of things that I wanted to touch on. Tyler Perry definitely needs to be stopped. He's coming out with another movie on Netflix, and I guarantee you can already guess the storyline, okay? It's getting old. It's getting old. 50 Cent is taking a campaign or taking a stand, I should say, on Capitol Hill, and you'll never guess why, or maybe you will. All right, what else we got? Megan Thee Stallion. Oh, I want to touch on this. Some of y'all ain't no good. Megan Thee Stallion, she is on her Hot Girl Summer tour, and she's promoting her album. And she recently stopped in Florida and broke down crying on stage. Okay, we got a couple of other hot topics sprinkled in between, just some interesting things that I wanted to bring to your attention. All right, so before we get to talking about Megan Thee Stallion, Tyler Perry, and 50 Cent, I wanted to touch on this. Okay. This was circulating. This was a topic that I had lined up for last week, but I didn't show up. All right, so here we are. Happy Monday, everybody. So there is a new restaurant in St. Louis, right, called Bliss, and it's going viral because of the age restriction policy. So women, they have to be 30, and men must be 35 and up to enter, right? Listen, I posted this onto my Twitter. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, she_royal_B. And I said, good. I'm sure there won't be any swag surfing over my French toast at this establishment. All right. So let's take a look and a listen to the video. Like to hear it? Here you go.
To Bliss. 2 weeks ago, 36-year-old Marvin can't stop chattering about the age restrictions at Bliss. Women must be at least 30 years old and men 35 to enter the business.
It's just something for the older people to come to and have a happy hour, come get some good food, and not have to worry about some of the young folks that bring some of that drama.
And of course, we have been getting a little backlash, but that's okay because we sticking to our code.
Everyone who enters
right.
the restaurant will have to show their ID to a hostess or a St. Louis County police officer
Right on.
after 7 to Bliss. 2 weeks ago, 36-year-old
So that's just repeating. I'm all for this. When I first saw this, I posted this a couple of days ago, but whatever. When I first saw this, I said yes, yes, and yes. Because listen, when you have a business, and I think this is only on certain nights. I don't think it's on every day. I think that there should be more establishments where there are certain standards that have to be met. I read an article like last month or so where a club in New York required that you have at least $50,000 in your bank account or something like that in order for you to get in. I thought it was unrealistic, but it wasn't. I don't know. You're going to walk around with your bank statement. I don't know how that's going to work. Or maybe it's something that you sign up for, you show that information and you get on a list and then that's how you enter the club. I don't know. But that's extreme, but whatever. It is what it is. As a business owner, you have the right to set your standard. And to be honest with you, there are a lot of people who are even over 30 and 35 that are immature and don't know how to act when they leave the house. And the fact that there's going to be a St. Louis police officer in the building and, somebody checking IDs, I'm here for that. People want to go out and have a good time, but there's always somebody who ruins it for someone else. Okay. I don't want to be in an establishment where I go to brunch and again, you're swag surfing over my French toast. I'm tired of it. It's old. Some people are just not sophisticated regardless of their age, but I understand they're trying to have a certain class of people. They're trying to cater to a certain demographic because everybody is not into all of that foolishness. So I'm totally here for it. If I was a business owner, I would definitely implement that a couple of nights out of the week. I don't see anything wrong with it whatsoever. All right. Totally shifting gears, okay? Y'all president, his son, according to his ex-girlfriend, he loves his crack pipe, all right? So Hunter Biden, he's currently on trial. His trial is going on. His ex-girlfriend claims that he'd smoked crack as soon as he woke up. So this is according to TMZ, and the article reads, Hunter's ex, Zoe Keston, testified in court out in Delaware recently in the President's Son federal GUN trial, with her testimony touching on a lot of Hunter's alleged drug habits while they were together years ago. Okay, so Zoe testified Hunter's crack use was near constant in private, and that he, quote, would want to smoke as soon as he woke up, end quote. On the flip side, she also says that he was universally liked while out in public, telling jurors that he was, quote unquote, charming. A charming crackhead? Who knew? All right, so the article continues that the jury was reportedly shown images of Hunter holding drug paraphernalia in a tub, and Zoe straight up said that one of the images was a crack pipe. Okay, she also said another image showed a used crack pipe on a bathroom sink and countertop, and testified that she'd watch Hunter cleaning out his crack pipes with chopsticks and disassemble pens. This is crazy. This is so wild. Now, remember, Hunter is on trial after being indicted on 3 counts related to GUN possession while using narcotics. Okay, President Biden's son is accused of filing a form claiming that he was not using illegal drugs in October 2018 when he purchased a Colt Cobra revolver. So the reason why I'm spelling out certain words because the algorithm on YouTube is very, very sensitive. Okay, so he's also accused of being in possession of a GUN while using the narcotica. Okay, now this is so embarrassing. I know I saw a video of his mama, Jill, Dr. Jill Biden, walking into a courthouse during jury selection, and some people were not excited about that. They felt that, that could be very intimidating, and why does she have to be present during jury selection? But honey, this crack pipe situation is not a good look. Okay, this is an election year. Both candidates are bat crazy, and I don't know what y'all gonna do, America. Y'all voting for Robinette? It doesn't matter. You don't even have to put who you're voting for. That is your personal preference. You can vote for whoever the heck you want to vote for. That is your choice. I'm not one of those people that are like, oh my God, you can't vote for this person. You can't vote for that person. If you registered to vote and you kept your record clean throughout your life to be able to register to vote, you could put my name in the ballot. Write my name in, okay? If you want to. You can do whatever you want. I'm not that uptight about that. And if someone tells me that they're voting for one party versus the other, if we even get that far to have that conversation, honestly, I don't care. That's your choice. That's totally your choice. But that's definitely embarrassing and not a good look for the Biden family. All right. Speaking of not a good look, this man has got to be stopped, y'all. We have got to stop this madness with Tyler the Perry. Okay, this is a article as per Variety article. So Tyler Perry, he's going to be directing Netflix's Straw, starring Taraji P. Henson, Sherri Shepherd, and Teyana Taylor. Okay, it is great that Sister Taraji, okay, is still working, and I'm pretty sure that Tyler Perry is going to make sure that she is compensated financially what she should be compensated. Okay, he's definitely going to pay her worth. She probably going to get the good wigs, not the synthetic ones, okay, or not the ones made out of wool. Okay, she's definitely going to get the good dressing room. I'm sure Tyler Perry will take care of her in that regard. Okay, and I'm happy for her. So the film, listen to the storyline. So the film follows a single mother who faces a series of unfortunate events that leads her down an unexpected path. Wash, rinse, repeat. Okay? Now, according to the log line, she becomes entangled in a situation she never imagined and finds herself at the center of suspicion in a world that seems indifferent to her existence. Okay? We've heard this plot before, have we not? We've heard this plot. So Glenn Turman, I have no idea who that is. Oh, Sinbad. Yes, I did want to point that out. Sinbad, you guys know that if you don't know, Sinbad has been overcoming a lot of health challenges, and he's doing absolutely positively great. If you look him up on social media, you'll see images of him circulating online. So it's great that Tyler Perry is going to be incorporating Sinbad, who's I'm sure he's been out of work for a very long time because he's been dealing with some health challenges. So that and that I respect that 1,000%. I respect that. So Rockmond Dunbar is going to be in the movie. Mike Merrill is also going to be in the movie as well. And to no surprise, Tyler Perry is also producing the movie with Angie Bones, and oh, he has help. That's not what I was going to say. He's writing, directing, producing. I don't know. So Straw is the latest project from Perry and Netflix's film creative partnership that will have the filmmaker, right here it is, write, direct, and produce features under the multi-year first look deal. Now listen, this is a good deal for Tyler Perry. I remember when this deal was first, announced. I'm not mad at it. And you know what? As much as Tyler Perry is diabolical as it pertains to his storylines and his plots, I will say that his audience, his core audience, his ride or die audience that's been there from the beginning since the church plays, they are going to eat it up, and he has his base and people are going to watch. Now, he does have a great cast lined up. Am I going to watch it? Yes. Yes, I'm going to watch it, and I might complain and I might murmur, but I do want to see Taraji P. Henson. I like Taraji P. Henson. I don't like that she's typecast, but you know what? She got to work, she got bills to pay, and she's out here working. So shout out to Taraji, and shout out to Tyler Perry for employing black actors and actresses. I mean, Sinbad. When was the last time we saw Sinbad in a movie? Have you ever even seen a Sinbad movie? Most of you are probably too young to remember any movie that Sinbad was in back in the day. But yeah, the storyline, Tyler Perry said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, I guess. But I'll watch and I'll give my critiques. It is what it is. All right, up next, y'all. You guys remember this guy from Michigan who was on Zoom during his court hearing for a suspended license, and he was driving and everybody called him stupid. And then it was reported that there was a clerical error. His license wasn't supposed to be suspended. And now we learn that it was revealed that he had a bench warrant for his arrest from 9 years ago. Okay, so let's take a look and a listen to what the judge had to say. Like to hear it? Here you go.
Let me make it very clear, based upon what the court looked at, he has never had a Michigan license.
The man said he ain't never had a license. So there was no clerical error, or maybe there was. He never ever had a license. Everybody was calling him dumb. Then people reneged and said, oh, he wasn't dumb. There was somebody in the office that didn't do what they were supposed to do. And this judge says, skirt, 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 skirt. This man never had a license. Let's continue.
Ever. And has never had a license in the other 49 states and commonwealths that form up this great union. He has never had a license.
But how do we go forward? And that's why I'm here to sort of minimize. You okay? Can he did get into an accident? May he sit down? May he please, Your Honor?
Clear. Part of the reason I'm also doing this is because I think he was warned and released, didn't take care of it. And secondly, this has been out there for 9 years.
He had a warrant for 9 years.
Well, I did not know about it, Your Honor. Okay.
Counsel, there is not a doubt in my mind that that's true. I know.
Okay.
We'll see you in August.
Okay, thank you.
Defendant is remanded on the Allen Park warrant. So you go on the bail. So at this point, the bond will continue to sit.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
What kind of lawyer did he hire? This lady didn't even... Some people said they feel bad for the man. How can you have a suspended driver's license if you've never had a valid driver's license? Michigan must keep government records on paper napkins or something. What a clown show. Yeah, this is an embarrassment. Yeah, he got pulled over, or he got his license, quote unquote, suspended. Then he got pulled over for driving while suspended, but this judge is saying that he never had a license. Somebody messed up somewhere, but I really wish that he would speak up for himself and say something. Is this true, sir? Is this true? Did you ever have a license? If so, now would be the good time for you to speak up, because your lawyer ain't doing nothing. What a shame. So that's that on that. I know that that was a story that everyone was following up on last week. All right. Let's talk about Megan Thee Stallion, okay? Megan Thee Stallion is on tour, you know, her summer tour. She's selling out shows, selling out arenas. She's promoting her album, which is scheduled to debut in what, 2 weeks this month. Megan Thee Stallion was in Tampa, in Florida, and she was performing her song Cobra. And she broke down crying. I'm not going to play the audio, but you can see the video because, you know, music is playing in the background. So she's struggling here. The crowd is cheering. She's fighting back tears, and the lyrics are playing to the song. And she makes a couple of attempts to rap the songs. When I saw this, I was so sad for her. This is so sad. I don't know what Megan is going through. I don't know what she's dealing with, but oftentimes, I'm going to speak as far as women are concerned. Men too, but I want to talk about women. Oftentimes, people are expected to just push through. People are expected to just push through, and she is on stage in front of thousands of people, fighting back tears, trying to remain professional, and the crowd is cheering her on and showing her so much love. This was so sad. This was so freaking sad. Recently, over the weekend, she was trending, and apparently there is an AI image of her having relations on tape with someone circulating, like a deep fake circulating online. I just saw earlier that there's one of Halle Berry too. And Megan Thee Stallion took to her Twitter and her, you know, other social media platforms and basically called people sick, like saying you have to be sick to do something like this. And she said, stop playing with me. She warned people to stop playing with her. And I will never understand. I've mentioned this many a times, especially when I'm talking about some of the rap girls. I will never understand it for the life of me in life. It costs you absolutely $0.00. It costs you nothing to leave someone alone that you don't like. But when you claim that you don't like a person and you seek everything that they do, you look for everything that they do, you report on everything that they do, you talk about everything that they do. I'm talking about everything, even stuff that their fans or supporters of these people don't know. I will never understand why are people so obsessed with someone they claim they don't like. Every time I open Twitter, I see certain pages reporting on, for instance, Megan Thee Stallion. I won't use any other examples. I will just talk about Megan Thee Stallion. They know more about what's going on with Megan Thee Stallion than somebody like myself who enjoys Megan Thee Stallion's music. I don't even be knowing half the stuff that be going on, but these so-called pages or people that can't stand Megan know her every move. Ain't that crazy? You see that stuff in life too, huh? Think about your personal life. People who claim they can't stand you, don't like you, but they're watching everything you're doing, seeing if you're going to like fail, seeing if you're going to mess up. To me, that's pathetic. If I don't like something or someone, I'm not tuning in. I'm removing you. If I can, remove you from my page so I don't see nothing of you in my feed. I'm not lurking on your page. I'm not looking for nothing. You don't exist to me. To me, that's rational. But everybody ain't able. Ain't that what they say? So I wish Megan nothing but the best. I mean, people dislike her for whatever reason. That's fine. But to actually go as far to make a fake tape with explicit images, y'all know what I'm saying, and circulate it around. I don't know. Some people are saying that this is a gimmick for her to sell records. It could be, but who knows what she's going through. I think that there's a lot that's going on behind the scenes as it pertains to just industry stuff. Not only industry stuff, personal stuff. So the fact that she showed up and she still gave the people a show after that whole debacle in Atlanta with the lights going out and all this other stuff. Shout out to you, Megan Thee Stallion. They can say whatever they want to say, girl. Just keep pressing on. That's life. Sometimes life is rough, but you could persevere and press on. I wish her nothing but the best. I do. I absolutely wish her luck. All right. Let's get into this 50 Cent situation because I don't understand Curtis and I don't want to understand Curtis. But let me read this article. All right. So recently, right, 50 Cent marched his way into Washington D.C. to meet with lawmakers in Congress, alongside renowned civil rights attorney Ben Crump. The multifaceted hip hop mogul is pushing for an increase in opportunities for black ownership within the spirits business, an industry that reportedly rakes in billions of dollars. So Curtis took his behind up there with Ben Crump, a civil rights attorney, right, to fight for the rights of black ownership as it pertains to the liquor business. Listen, you can advocate for whatever you want to advocate for. You can protest for whatever you want to protest for. But I just think, especially in these tough times for people, this is what's important to you. It's a free country, right? So 50, he owns Sire Spirits. That's a liquor company that produces and distributes brands like Branson Cognac and others. He's fighting on behalf of black entrepreneurs who he feels are underrepresented in the U.S. regarding the amount of wealth that can be acquired by selling booze. All right. He says, I want to talk to them about economic opportunities for everybody. It's really exciting. The response I got, it makes me feel like there's bright things ahead of us. This is so interesting coming from 50. And I'm gonna say why in a minute. So following the trip to Capitol Hill, 50 Cent, he hit up Instagram with photos of himself posing with various lawmakers and politicians, including Speaker of the House of Representatives Mike Johnson, California Representative Nancy Pelosi, and Georgia Congresswoman Nikema Williams, among others. All right. So the G Unit boss's advocacy for black representation in the liquor business comes as Fifth squares off in an ongoing legal battle with Sire Spirits. That's their parent company, Beam Suntory. Now, according to Fox 5, 50 Cent filed a lengthy complaint with the New York State Supreme Court accusing Beam Suntory, what did I say, Suntory? Anyway, of embezzling millions of dollars from Sire Spirits. All right. As he was gearing up for his visit with Congress earlier this week, 50 hit up his infamous Instagram account to call out Beam Suntory and their allegedly shady business practices. He says, I'm off to D.C. to talk to the Congressional Black Caucus about how whatever the company has damaged my business. And they denied 50's allegations. All right. This is so interesting because he posted on Twitter, on social media, even though he's been trolling Diddy and he's been saying crazy things and he sold the documentary of Surviving Diddy to Netflix, he pretty much agreed with Diddy as it pertains to when Diddy sued Diageo. I'm going to pull up the video when I'm not too lazy. I'm going to pull up my video from last year or whenever it was, when this lawsuit launched, and I said specifically, this is interesting, and I don't know. Diageo is a big wig, a big company, and the moment that he sued Diageo, and they countersued, and they countersued or they requested to have the case dismissed, and the judge told Diddy that he can pursue with his discrimination lawsuit against Diageo. That's when all hell broke loose. Listen, look at what 50 Cent posted. He posted, Puffy made Diageo a lot of money with Ciroc. They were they were fine with that because he didn't own anything. This is what 50 Cent posted to his Twitter. Soon as he owns Deleon, their relationship can't work. I made Suntory Global a lot of money with Effin. I guess that's his liquor brand or whatever. As soon as I own my own brands, they did me dirty. They want black consumers, but they don't want black business owners. True story. I wish that 50, well, he doesn't like Diddy, but he's saying this now, and I don't know. How is it that 50 is getting through and he's, meeting with people on Capitol Hill, but Diddy got the shaft? I'm not defending Diddy. I am just saying. So basically he's advocating for black representation in the liquor business. How do you guys feel about that? I mean, like I said, you can protest and advocate for whatever it is that you choose to, but is this something that black people need right now? Because who is this going to impact? Wealthy black people, not your average middle class black man or woman. How is this going to be something that is empowering to them? This is so interesting that now you got a lawsuit against a big liquor distributor as well, just like Diddy did. I wonder what happened to that lawsuit, by the way. Life is so funny and people are funnier. All right, y'all. That's all I got. Ain't got no more. In the words of Miss Funky Dineva Ross. How you doing? All right, y'all. Drop down in the comments and share your thoughts. Don't forget to pay your admission fee. You still have time by hitting the like button. Thank you in advance. I greatly appreciate it. All right, y'all. I'm signing off. I love you for watching. And as always, until next time, I'll talk to you later.